and get a bite. Wagwan, what's great? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chef John Morris and you're tuning into Morris Time Cooking. Today, I know you saw the title and I came dressed especially for the occasion. All them a talk, man a pepper, ketchup them a play lemon pepper. Lemon pepper wings is where it's at. I have a video out on 2 wings, jerk wings, and some honey garlic. As you know, I always try to make my stuff from scratch all the way up. So this lemon pepper is no exception.
We know about sardine, mackerel, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing a waste, nothing a dash way.
So what you'll need to prepare this lemon pepper from scratch, 2 pounds of chicken wings. And what I did to these were, I washed them with some lemon juice, right? So I zest the lemon and then use the juice to wash this chicken nice, so you still get a little infusion of that lemon from the get-go. And to kickstart everything, this is gonna be for our lemon pepper seasoning. And we have right here already zest. You can zest this about 1/4 cup of lemon zest, fresh lemon, and we just zest that with a zester. As well as right here I have 1 small lime. So for the lemon I use 2 large lemons and 1 small lime because I want to mix the lemon and the lime, not too much lime, and we zest those. These have been out on the countertop for quite some time, so they're a bit dehydrated right now. Over here I have some onion powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I have some fresh cracked black pepper, and I ground some of them very fine because the finer you ground it, the more potent it is in the meal. And then we ground some of them a little bit bigger so that we can use it as garnish in a sense, right? Because this lemon pepper, you need to be able to identify the lemon and the pepper. Over here now I have some celery salt, right? I made these myself, and let me just give you a quick rundown of what I normally just make these spices. Sometimes leave them on my countertop. So I use a pink salt here, and I make my seasoning and my spices from time to time, and I just leave this on my countertop. So this is the salt that we're going to be using. You can use regular salt, but when you use that celery salt, it gives it a notch above, right? And then now 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of granulated sugar, just a little bit of sugar in there to just balance out everything. And then in the center right here we have 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. That will give it that additional color to just let that lemon pepper seasoning pop. And then we're just gonna use 1 egg for that, and 1/2 cup of water, and then over here just like 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is just to mix my seasonings together right here in a bowl. And there we go. This is looking beautiful, smelling marvelous, right? And as I said, these now you can make them, leave them out on your countertop on a flat tray, and just allow the spices to just dehydrate. But like back home, what we do when we make our orange peel, we just hang that up and let it dry, and we use that for tea. So it's the same concept when you're making your dry herbs and spices, right? 1/2 the amount over chicken, and we're gonna save back this 1/2. 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, and I'm gonna go in with some black pepper in here, and just a touch of salt, less than 1/2 teaspoon. All right, so right away I'm just gonna mix up this flour, get the salt and the pepper incorporated. We don't want too much because that chicken is going to be seasoned with all that seasoning already, right? I did the flour first, then we're just going to go in and get some seasoning on here. Ooh, smells good. And you can do this overnight and have this marinating. All right, this is it now, nicely seasoned. I'm going to add this now directly into my seasoned flour, like in 4. We're just going to toss that around. Lightly toss it around, and we're just going to move it back and forth in between the fingers like this, and we'll get that lightly coated. We're just going to drop them in a tray, in a nice dry clean tray. So see that? Lightly. And we don't put too much in here at a time, because if you put too much, it's gonna make the flour get clumpy, and then you're not gonna have that beautiful breading on the chicken wing. Same bowl, because we don't want to use too much bowl. Going in with 1 egg and that ½ cup of water. You can use milk in this recipe if you want to, but we're saving on money, right? So just use the egg and the water as a nice little egg wash to properly stick on the flour. And I'm not going to season this, because all the seasoning from this container is just going to wash down in that egg. Alright, so we're going to take our wings now. Same process as before. We're going to do this in sets of 4, so about 5 at a time. Dip that into the egg wash. We're going to keep one hand dry, one hand wet. We'll just mix that around. Drain off the excess liquid, our egg, into our flour. So we have this setup right here: the chicken, the wash, the flour, and then we have our fryer. One wet, one dry. We're going to go into the dry one, and we're going to toss those wings in the flour lightly as before. And then we're just going to shake the excess flour off. Tap that on the side. I'm going to go right into our fryer. We're just going to drop that in our oil, and this is at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. What you want to do, drop them in. Do not touch them for the first minute, because if you do, it's just going to break off all that flakes that you have going on. I wouldn't suggest going over 2 pounds, because over 2 pounds it's going to be too overcrowded, and then you're not going to get that perfect fry that you're looking for. But this right here should be golden. They're just going to come out nice and fluffy. Now a minute has passed. What we're going to do, just going to lift up that basket, and we're just going to shake it slightly just to release them from each other if they're sticking, so that we can get them fried all around. So you blanch them, and the purpose of that is to half cook them, get them nice and crispy like that. And then now, because this fryer now, if we keep everything in for the entire 10 minutes, it's not going to be as crisp as we want them. So this is basically my blanch period. So blanch them for about 5 minutes, half cook, pull them up, and we're going to allow that oil to reheat again. Then we're going to drop them again to get them nice and crispy now, and finish cooking for about 5 to 7 more minutes. So the total cook time for these is about 10 to 12 minutes, or until it reaches an internal temperature of 180 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's when it's cooked. And the reason being is because this is chicken on the bone, and they're smelling good, they're looking nice and fluffy. Look at that. So we're gonna drop these down now. Maybe have honey, we could have chose some honey on it.
Oh my god, that would have been like... Was it enough for
You serious?
No, I'm not serious at all.
The honey that bad pan, you know?
I would.
Woo! You smell that? Alright, so our timer is off. Look at that. Beautifully done. So right here now, these are immaculate. Can I use that word?
Immaculate, huh?
Crunchy. They're nice and crunchy. Alright, so I'm going to give you a taste, not a taste test. You can't taste it more than one taste. We're going to do a test. When you're dealing with wings, you look at the drum, which looks like a mini drumstick, and then you have the flats. However, the flats cook easily. We want to test the drums. So grab it by the tip. My hands are very tough, so don't follow me. Get a plate, put this down separately. I'm just going to get a tongue, and you're going to insert it right at the bone, and you kind of move that away. And if you see right there, the bone looks clean, then you're good to go. These are cooked. You don't see no blood around the bones. They're perfect and juicy in. As well as I explained to you earlier, you can get yourself a thermometer, and you use again the drum. You look for the thickest part of the chicken. Internal temperature should be 180 degrees Fahrenheit. So just go right in at the thickest end. 170, 184. So it's cooked. Look how beautiful those look. In the restaurants, when we do wing night, we do a bunch of wings. We will just grab the wings like this, add them into a bowl. You have to have a shine bowl. If you don't have a shine bowl, God go with you. Have a shine bowl. So we're gonna go in with half the amount of the wings in that shine bowl. You hear how crunchy these sound? Beautiful. Nice flakes are on them. Looking like KFC chicken up in this mouth. Oh, so now back with that, and we're gonna add that right onto our wings. Get that lemon pepper on here, and we're gonna toss this around. If you're not flipping like this, you know, you're not flipping. Beautiful. I'll serve this up with some blue cheese dressing, ranch or Caesar dressing, and you have to have the carrot and celery stick. It's just a wing thing, see? And look at that, beautiful seasoning is just infused. And we're just gonna place them down like this. There you go. How to make your homemade lemon pepper chicken wings. See? If you want to learn how to make more chicken wings, I'll leave a link right here to that honey garlic. We also have that jerk chicken wing. It's phenomenal. Right on my board. I feel accomplished today because I'm getting things done on my whiteboard, right? You have the planting, ackee and saltfish planting stuff. You have the ackee and saltfish planting cups. Those are doing phenomenal. People are loving it. So I hope you're loving it as well. And try out these wings and let me know what you think. We have many more wings, you see me, to come. You know, one of my favorite wings is the creamy garlic.
Creamy garlic?
Yes, Parmesan wings. Jesus. Me no want to cook too much fried food every week. Every 2 weeks, because I don't know, we in the gym and we are trying to stay healthy, but at times we cheat meals once a week or so. We gone twice this week. We gone twice this week, so we don't want to do that. But may I tell you right now, say yo, try these out. So once again, you know, if I bring value to you in the kitchen, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's one of the simplest way of you to give your thanks to us and support us. Secondly, if you're new here and you're not yet a subscriber, subscribe to the thing. We have over 200 and counting, almost 300 videos, Jamaican and international alike, you see me? So if you're a subscriber, make sure that that little bell, you click on it, select all notifications to be notified whenever time we drop a video here on Morrison Cooking It. May I go taste one before I come off a camera? My mouth run water. To just show you what inside look like and make you hear the crunchiness. But I'm not going to touch this, you know, because this is for the beautiful thumbnail that you just saw. Hold on. I like flats. I like flats. I'm get a bite. Chicken. It's beautiful. Big up on yourself. Ready for it? So until next time, safe travel on the gravel.
And go and big up on yourself.
He loves it, he loves it. Big up on yourself. No love for love. Thank you. Bad.